Right then, so the Wade concept has just beaten Mosiah Warrior via unanimous decision at 39-37 on one card and 40-36 on two of the other cards, which I think was a bit extreme. I think it was clear to see that Wade lost the last round, but I think he very clearly won rounds 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, I think definitely was the clear winner, deserved to win the fight. Looked good there as well, looked technically good. I think, let's be real, his gas tank kind of let him down as the fight went on. Third round, you could kind of see that he was tiring out. Fourth round, he looked absolutely knackered and was getting caught with a bit too much shots than he would have ideally wanted. But first 2 rounds was good, getting behind the jab fairly well. Was Lee Tan, he was able to dictate the fight behind, which was good to see from him. Decent jab to the body at times. I thought the backhand, especially from Wade in that first round, was very consistently good. And yeah, at times I thought his combos were looking good. He was able to snap the head back of Mosiah quite a few times as well. And yeah, most of all of Wade's work came from behind that lead hand. So technically, he had some decent boxing IQ there, to be fair, as expected from Wade. Because obviously, he does know the sport inside out. I think overall, it was clear to see Mosiah was blocking a lot of those shots with his face and was walking into quite a few shots from Wade. And Wade was having a bit of a field day with his right hand in that first round and moments in that second round as well. But yeah, I just think it's the gas tank of Wade that let him down a little bit as the fight went on and made him look more sloppy than he ideally have wanted to be. But, I mean, that is only 5 weeks of Wade as well. And he looked good, to be fair. He looked good. He looked to be one of Misfit's most best technical boxers, in my opinion, especially in those first 2 rounds. It was just his gas tank. And, I feel like once he gets that issue sorted, he can have a good future overall, to be fair. I feel like a style that Wade would struggle against would be someone like Chaser Moore, who's always coming at him and doesn't really take a step back. But I feel like Wade, with that lead hand, is good at being able to keep you off him. I would have liked to see Wade double up the jab a bit more at times as well. But I think the single jab that Wade was throwing, it was consistent. It was good. It was in the face of Mosiah. So I feel like that lead hand that Wade had out for the majority of the fight was good at being able to put Mosiah off. And yeah, it helped not really make Mosiah get into a rhythm. Mosiah was just really stiff there, to be fair. I feel like some of the shots he was throwing were really stiff. And you could tell Mosiah was pretty tired in those final round as well as it was going on. I feel like Wade's pressure early on, and he was able to cut off the ring all right, being able to back Mosiah up against the ropes. And I think a bit of that was also able to tire out Mosiah Warrior quite a bit throughout that fight. Wade's pressure early on, and that's what Wade needed. He needed an early start. I think he knew that as well. I thought we saw some decent level changes from Wade as well, which was able to confuse Mosiah. So I think what Wade did very well was really try and shut down the rhythm of Mosiah that he was going to try and come out with, and eventually Wade was able to have that all in his favor. But yeah, I really do like the lead hand of Wade, where he's always able to, keep that popping in front of your face, keep it active, put in some good lead hand feints, change levels with that lead hand as well. And yeah, I think it was good. We saw some decent body work from Wade in round 2, I think it was, where some decent body shots were landing. I think at times Wade's work got a little bit repetitive. I remember KSI was saying that on commentary as well, and I agreed with him on that. Wade was throwing some of the same combos at times, and that's why I think in round 3, Mosiah was able to get a little bit of more success from that third round as well. And it was because Wade was tiring, but it's also because as well, Mosiah realized what Wade was doing, and he was throwing the same shot here and there every now and again, to be fair. But yeah, the backhand was consistently landing from Wade, and his accuracy was good throughout the fight. But I just feel like he was doing the same old thing quite a lot in that fight. But I think as time goes on and Wade gets more experience in there and keeps on getting more experience training with BJ Flores, it's only going to improve. So I think for the first fight, it was very good to see from Wade and a very good debut to make, especially at in the higher weight classes as well. I think Wade's clearly the best technical boxer at heavyweight in the Influencer scene, 100%. And, I think he'd be able to probably outsmart the majority of the guys. And especially, we know for a fact Wade's going to be there. He's going to analyze his mistakes and he's only going to learn from it and he's only going to get better at the end of the day. And that's the thing with Wade. He's very good at being critical of himself and being able to analyze his mistakes and what he was doing wrong. And in his next fight, whether that's against, whether it's HS, whether it's Chase Demore, I think he's going to look a lot better in those fights. And he's going to have a lot more time alongside BJ Flores, where BJ knows the game very well. Wade knows the game very well. And things are going to be worked on. But for a debut fight from Wade, I think that was very good overall. And, I mean, not even just for a debut fight. He's probably the most technical best fighter on that card, bar Darren Till. So, yeah, and AT. Other than that, Wade was probably the best technical fighter on that card. He was clever with his work. He wasn't rushing his work. He was patient as well. I mean, I feel like I thought at times in that first round, Wade might have him out here, but he was being very patient with his work. He wanted to get rounds in. I mean, could Wade have finished him in that first or second round? Definitely, possibly. I think he had power to. He showed the power to be able to knock Mosiah back with his backhand. He could have got him out of there, but I think it was good from Wade. He knows, what gaining experience is and how important it is, and that's what he did, and that's important. So yeah, good stuff from Wade today, and yeah, on to the next one. Anyway, thanks for watching.